Welcome back, everybody. Just when I thought I had my day wrapped up, I checked my email before heading out and noticed I got one more Friday submission. It's late, but it's here. In the upper left-hand corner, playing as the orange Terran, it is Scar playing for Team T. In the bottom right-hand corner, playing as the beautifully pink Zerg, it's my hand boy, SONTHEEVES for Team HGX. Should be a decent one. Remember, next Friday's challenge, leaderboard's already up, but we will add SONTHEEVES to it. Next Friday's challenge is you can only build 2 offensive units. I will give you the first unit for each team. You may choose your second. For the Protoss, it will be Colossi. For the Zerg, it will be Swarm Host. And for the Terran, it will be Hellbat. You may choose your second offensive unit. Those are the only 2 types of offensive units you can build unless you are building Queens or Mothership Core. And both those units must stay back at your base just as a support type unit. Mothership Core, I think I'm being a little bit generous, as you don't necessarily need one of them. Queens, I think, would be too much of a handicap if I pulled those away. I don't know what I just dropped, but I dropped something on the ground there. But either way, we'll get this baby continued here. Pulling up the APM tab, we do see the Wilder. One of them's doing a lot, and the other one was sitting back for a bit there. But either way, SONTHEEVES rocking his natural about 160 to 170, sometimes even peaks to the 200 mark. Both these guys are actually fairly similar right now in APM there. So we're going to get the standard wall off for Scar there. Scar is also going to head out and do a little bit of scouting across the map there. SONTHEEVES is letting his overlord do all the work for his scouting here. He's got a couple of them going across the map here. And here comes the drone, which I would have to imagine is going to go build a base here. So he does need 2 bases, 3 bases altogether, two expansions before he can actually get any gas. There we go. First expansion does end up going down there. At the other end, he is just finishing off that normal wall for Scar here, and he's going to go with a gas, following up the barracks there. So we'll barracks into a gas. Meanwhile, SONTHEEVES not going with any spawning pool early at all here. He's going to get both expansions out before he gets any sort of other buildings on the map here. There we go. Orbital command is going down for Scar there. I'm sorry, something else drew my attention for a couple seconds there. I wasn't even looking at the screen there. And we are getting the spawning pool finally go down for SONTHEEVES here. And he is also getting a bunker rush happening on one of his expansions here. So Scar's getting a little bit creative here. He's going to go with a little bit of a bunker rush onto this expansion. Put a little bit of pressure onto SONTHEEVES, seeing that he is getting pretty greedy. Can he see his second expansion? Let's see. No, he just knows the one expansion's on the map here. So he does get chased away there. So very good move by SONTHEEVES to delay that there, and actually will stop it altogether. Very well done pulling 4 drones off the line. Does kind of suck, but you're almost better off doing that than you are to just cancel your hatchery altogether. So not too bad of a move at all. Does have a lot of overlords on the map. So very good map vision by SONTHEEVES. I must say, quite impressed with that. Of course, this being a little bit extra big of a ramp there, he does have to add the extra supply depot there just to make sure it is a full wall off here. So now he's going to start spitting out some Marines here. His Scar, so very well done by him there. Does already have the 1 Marine who did go across the map. Has a 2nd Marine coming up the map here. So they're going to put on rush pressure. Bunker is done now. He's got to be able to get to it. I do believe he will be able to get past those 2 drones, but at the same time, his spine car is almost done. And I'm not too sure if that 1 Marine is going to be enough in that bunker to take out that spine car here, but we'll soon find out. He did end up losing that SCV there, as you did see there, so that does kind of suck. If he gets the 2nd one down there, he might have a chance, but by then, this spine car will be done. I don't think it's going to work out so well, and he drops 2 more in there as well. So this should be at least stopped, I would have to think here, but we'll soon find out here. He doesn't have a repairing SCV, needs one of them really bad here, and he's not even sending one across the map here, so he probably will lose everything here. SONTHEEVES realizes that, cancels his last 2 spine cars, so very good move by SONTHEEVES here. He now has the spawning pool on the map here, so we should see some dogs hit the map pretty darn quick here. He's getting a queen out right now, has the 2 SCVs. They're going to attack the hatchery as long as they can before the spine car reburls itself, and then it should be able to take care of the rest of this here. I'm a little bit surprised he's not focusing down that spine car at all. Instead, he's continuing to focus down this hatchery. I don't think that's the best of choices here. Now the spine car's out, like I say, I think he could have focused that down, especially with the 2 that were going the whole time. But either way there, that was thwarted, and he will take off back to the other end of the map here, back to his main base here. SONTHEEVES, of course, has passed the challenge now, so he can build the extractors. He does have the 2 extra expansions on the map here. So now he will work into a normal type of build here, and we'll soon find out what that's going to be. His opponent is expanding as well. Very good move there, as he did did need to keep up in the macro game here. He's dropping mules down as well here. Only has 1 mining off of this gas, not too sure why. Maybe not going into too heavy of a gas type build here. And only has 10 SCVs, but he does have the mule support for that. Is getting a couple bunkers, so looking to do a little bit of a turtling here at this point in time here. If you had maybe scouted into the main base, then maybe you might have been a little bit safer, realizing that SONTHEEVES hadn't built a whole heck of a lot as far as offensive unit buildings. But either way there, he is doing a fairly good job for Scar here. He's getting a lot of stuff on the go here. Does have another command center going down here, has the orbital command going down. Or sorry, that's just the first command center. Does he have another one here? Am I missing something? There it is. Okay, that's what I figured there. Does have that command center down. Does have 1 bunker full, and he's going to put down another supply depot to kind of finish off that 3/4 of a wall in that area there. Is going to move the factories over to the reactors here and move this starport onto the tech lab here. So really doing a lot of swapping around here. Not going into a heavy marine marauder type of build here. So we'll soon find out what Scar is going to choose to go with. Scar does have 1 standing SCV who did finish that command center. Apparently when you finish a command center on Scar's team, you get a little bit of a break. And there's the engineering bay going down as well there. Double gas going down. The expansion spine cars go down. Evo chambers going down. SONTHEEVES is getting into his groove here. 3rd Evo chamber. He is not pissing around at all here. Does have the double gas. Even has 4 mining off of that. That's how serious he is here. Is getting the 4th base out here. Double gas is going up on his 3rd as well here. And does he have any dogs coming out yet? No dogs, but does have metabolic boost. We are going to go with Hellions for Scar here. So not too bad of a choice there. SONTHEEVES did get 16 dogs out before I was paying attention there. So SONTHEEVES snuck 16 dogs out. Now what he chooses to do with them, we'll soon find out. Doesn't have them going anywhere, just has them guarding the top of the ramp there. Up at the other end there, that expansion has finished for Scar, so very well done there. And he is going to elect to go with a Banshee type of build here. Another factory going down, so we're going to go factory, or a Banshee / Hellion. And basically just use the barracks to wall up with the bunkers there. Now we are getting the second factory to get finished up there. No upgrades coming out of the engineering bay yet. And does he have anything coming out of here? No upgrade for Stimpack or anything like that either. There we go. 3 Hellions are going to fly across this map here. So not too bad of a move here. He's going to go do a little bit of harassment nice and early here. But that is a lot of dogs. So he's going to need to be doing some nice micro at this point in time. Or he might be in a little bit of trouble there. Those dogs are going to try and take... Are those Hellions going to try and take out that expansion? SONTHEEVES doesn't care. He's going to move his way across the map here. Does notice the Banshee when he comes across the map here, so that will lead him to start putting the spore crawlers out, I'd have to imagine. There he goes. Realizes the wall is there. That's not going to work so well. They're going to try and go at it here. I don't think that's going to work. Might want to get a repairing SCP down here. Oh, no, he's not going to. They're going to get right through there. They're going to go right up. They know there's an expansion there. There they go, right into the mineral line at this point in time here. We do have also an attack at the other end here. Trying to get as many drone kills as we can, but that queen is really going to work on them Hellions up there. And dogs are just going to town up here. Take a look at our kill count here. It is about even for workers killed. Pretty close to even in the units killed as well here. There's a triple mule drop. A lot of dogs are going to try and clean that up. A little bit surprised he isn't turning on the dogs and trying to attack them. But either way there, Banshee is already into the other end there, so he does know that Banshee's on the map. Did he actually end up getting Banshee Cloak? No, he hasn't got Banshee Cloak, so they will be visible the whole time there. Bunch of transferring drones over here. He's going to end up losing this hatchery more than likely here, unless he gets a queen or a spore car planted anywhere. Don't see any... Oh, there's the spore car right there, sorry. Will be out of range, though, and I don't think it's going to be able to plant itself in time, but we'll soon find out here. Meanwhile, at the other end there, all those dogs end up going down to the Hellion reinforcements there, and... Does he lose it? Yes, he does end up losing it. It does kind of suck, but he is putting the spore cars down now, so will be defended from this point forward. A lot of transferring drones getting all the way back to the other end of the map here. Still no offensive units now that he's lost all those dogs. Does have the 4 queens on the map here. And we have the 5 Hellions and the 1 Banshee for Scar, as well as the 5 Marines, which are all basically sitting back by the bunker here. Or did they end up actually moving? Where the hell did they end up going? They're all standing around, have a little bit of a tea party up here. Not too sure why. Is going to continue with these Hellions here, spitting them out with the reactor there. So 2 at a time. There we go, going back over here. It's going to stick to 4 bases for a little bit, which he should be quite fine. Is up 2 bases on his opponent here. Is going to elect to go with Burrow. There we go. They do get back into their bunker there, and he does finish that wall back off here. Has a pretty heavy Hellion count with 7 Hellions on the map here. And is that a 5th? Looks like it going down there. Nope, that is the Banshee flying around the map here. Just seeing the vision bubble there. Didn't see the color. Banshee's going to fly around the map here. I'm trying to do a little bit more harassment. Like I say, still does not have cloak at all there. So is it going to look to stick to the Banshees by no means. Just using that 1 Banshee to be more annoying than anything here. 2 more factories. Wow, really loving the Hellion build here. So he's going to go heavy Hellions here. And tanks, sorry. Tanks and Widow Mines. We have swapped our tech here. So he's going to get a little bit more creative there and get out of the Hellions here and go into the tank / Widow Mine, which is not a bad build at all. Thieves here. He is protected more than Justin Bieber at this point in time. He has 3 Spore Crawlers, 4 Spore Crawlers, and 2 Spine Crawlers. Wowzers. So not pissing around with that at all here. And we are getting into a little bit more of a turtle type build for Scar now that he realizes there isn't a whole lot he can do at the other end here. So he's going to turtle up and try and build up a big army before he can move here. Spore Crawler is going to go down. That will thwart this attempt here, and the Queen will go over and also help take out that Banshee. Might get about time. Oh, there goes the Banshee there. Does end up losing that Banshee. Siege tanks already. He's all tanked up there. Medevac's ready to go for a drop here with the 4 Hellions. Very interesting to see how this one's going to go when he does drop this in the back of the base here. There are a lot of Spore Crawlers there. Don't know if he's going to be able to get in. Will be able to get into the main, though, if he chooses to go up there. Does have the 1 Queen up there, and that's exactly what he's going to do. Plants the Medevac down there, and we'll slowly wait to see whether or not he actually chooses to land it. There we go. So now we're going to see the drop of these 4 Hellions. They may be a little bit of a harassment here, as he doesn't really have anything here to protect it at all here. Does have the 1 Spine Crawl, 1 Queen. Might be enough, and he is going to go to Aspire. So we will get a little bit of intel here. Then the Blue Flame upgrade, of course, there. So they're really going to go to work on these guys here. There's going to be a little bit of trouble here as the Spine Crawler does get into range there. Spine Crawler is going to go at him here. Does end up killing a couple of Hellions there. As the 2 more left there, they're going to end up getting out of there. Don't know if they're going to get out of there scot-free, as there are more Spine Crawlers out here, more Queens out here. We'll end up losing both those Hellions actually here. They end up going down there. Not too bad of a try there, but I don't think it worked out for him in the end. Has the 3rd expansion landed now at this point in time. Has the couple Widow Mines burrowed out in front of his base here. And SONTHEEVES will get into a heavy roach. 14 roaches on the field now. There's that starport. It's going to hit up on the reactor here. So he's going to elect to maybe get into more of a medevac type build here, or might even get into Vikings now that he has seen the Spire out there. But we'll soon find out what he chooses to do with that reactor on there. Nothing as of yet here, but he is sticking to the tanks. He is now starting to get out some more Marines as well here. So he's not doing too bad. He has 5 Marines, 2 tanks, and 3 Hellions there. Is doing the SCV transfer also over to his 3rd there. Good creep spread out of SONTHEEVES. Very well done there. Taking a look here, SONTHEEVES hasn't built much more other than the 14 roaches there, so still has the 14 roaches. Looking at the production tab here, is getting upgrades, is getting melee, is getting his range, and is getting... Holy shoot, this is going to be trouble. 31 mutas in production now. This will be a little bit of a problem for Scar here, as I don't know if he has the unit count to take care of this, but he's going to have to hope those Widow Mines do him good here, but those siege tanks aren't going to do you a whole lot of good, son. Could be in a little bit of trouble here. Still has the 3 standing Marines here. And this SCV, he's getting quite a bit of a break there. Is getting his vehicle level 1, so definitely sticking to the tank upgrades here. So he's going to be in for a rude awakening once he does see these mutas come across the map here. There's the 31 mutas now. They're on the map. They're bundling up. SONTHEEVES is going to decide what he wants to do, whether or not he wants to attack yet, but he's getting every upgrade he can in the book here. Holy Christ. Wowzer. Even getting the pathogen class for the infestation. Get the locust upgrade. Wowzer. He is really not fooling around here. He really looking to put the beat into him here, at least give him every option in the book, no matter what unit he chooses to go to. He's going to have the upgrades for him. Also, even has overseers as well. Overseers are good to get as they do supply the food still, and they also do help you with getting the vision as well there. Look at that. More mutas coming out there. 42 mutas on the map here. This is going to cause a little bit of trouble for Scar here. They're going to end up starting to move across the map here. There's the Queen with the sick creep spread. Going up here. I don't think he's going to have much of a defense here. No, it has some turrets going down here, but I think that's just way too many mutas. They're going to be able to melt this very quickly here. Here they go. They're going to go to work on each one of these turrets here and take out everything they can here. Is trying to focus down that command center. Not focusing on the turrets yet, but he should actually be focusing down. He can one-shot each one of them if he chooses to do so, and he has now found the range. Still has 1 more within range. They're taking out the mutas there. Mutas end up getting the kill in the command center, killing off the refineries as well here. They're going to go up into another one of the expansions here. They're going to try and take out all those turrets at the same time here. That is way too many mutas. Their damage is way too good. They are 0-0, but at the same time, when you have that many mutas, it doesn't really matter. And the upgrades will be coming slowly here for the Spire. I do believe he has some going here. Oh, he does not have any, actually. Sorry, he's not upgrading at all on the mutas here, but either way, he has way too many mutas here. There's the Thors there. They will counter the mutas quite well here. They're going to bundle up for a little bit here, relax, and decide what they want to do. They're going to go right back in there. So very good choice here. Scar is really on the edge here. This is going to be very big trouble for him here. He's going to have to get into some other build. He's going to have to start pumping those Vikings, get those starports going here. Otherwise, he will be in a lot of trouble here. Taking a look here, not building any Vikings, surprisingly enough here. So that is a little bit odd, but SONTHEEVES is going to relax at the top there and just continue to do this harassment here. There's the Thors. He's just going to go right in there and try and kill those Thors here, which should be quite easy for him here. There he goes. There goes one Thor, but that is a lot of armor. They do have the 2 armor now with the 1 upgrade for the armor there, and does end up actually taking on all the Thors. So this could be very big trouble, as now all he has on there is 3 Thors left with the 4 Marines to fend this off with. This expansion will end up going down. Puts him back down to 2 expansions. There's another Thor. That Thor's going to end up going down as well here. This is going to be very big trouble, but he has 2 more Thors to follow that up with. SONTHEEVES going to try and kill off all these supply depots. Does kill off the Hellbats as well. Not too sure why the Hellbats were following the Muta's realm. Maybe he had a little bit of a death wish. Not too sure there, but he will fly out of there finally there and leave him alone for a little bit. Now we will soon find out if he is actually going to go to Vikings there. He is sticking with the Thors though. Does have 5 Thors on the map here. And still electing not to go with Vikings. A little bit surprising seeing the heavy Muta count. But either way, he will elect to do it with the heavy Thor type build here. And it might actually work out for him. Their Thors are very good against air units. And he has elected he does need to move out. It was a very good choice. Got to put some pressure on SONTHEEVES here in order to actually get SONTHEEVES off his game. And get those Mutas off of harassing him here. So they're going to move down across the map here, and he does have some more units moving across. There are some more mutas here, so he does have the mutas split up a little bit here. But with that creep spread, we'll see this whole army coming in here, and we'll elect to go over and try to attack him there. Does have a lot of the changelings on the map here. Those changelings weren't very sneaky there, as he didn't have any Marines in the army there. So once he's seen those Marines, he knew exactly what they were. Does end up taking all of them out here. Does look like those mutas don't really want to get into these Thors here. I do believe they would end up killing them, but he would end up losing a lot of mutas in the meantime here. So they're going to move right down in the SONTHEEVES expansion here and try and do as much damage as they can, but we do also have these supporting roaches here, which might be what he needs here to help get rid of all these Thors here. There we go, all the mutas, all the roaches here, they'll clean up that army quite easily. He does say good game as he realizes he just can't come back with that mass amount of muta build there. My congrats to you, SONTHEEVES. You did a decent job. I'm going to take this game, and I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. Don't think it was quite a 5, but I will give you a 4 out of 5 for this game here. You did a decent job. Your opponent was half decent. Just don't think if the opponent was a little bit better, might have given it to you. But at the same time there, it was a very good game in the end. And I will leave you with this. When you're drinking out of the wine bottle, you got the mirror on the wall. Make sure you're not building with my Lego. Thanks so much for watching. You be good. Don't hurt nobody. Peace.